Oh. Hey, Ginger, can you send me that link to that Audible thing you were talking about?
Oh, absolutely. I think let me make sure I got your cell phone saved. Yeah, it's definitely awesome.
In your contacts, it should be under Real Estate Nate, but you might have it as top producer. I don't know.
Let's see. Yep, got you right here. All right, I will do that.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Hello. See, welcome everybody. Thanks for jumping on. We're missing a couple of folks today. A couple of people are doing CE, which reminds me, I still need to schedule my CE. So I thought we would just go over a topic that we haven't really talked about in a while, and it's really simple. So I really think we're going to be in and out really quick, but it's something that we need to do occasionally. And also, I kind of want your feedback on the best way to do it from your end, because I don't know if it's necessarily the same. So when you join, ideally, you will go to your Facebook and invite, can you guys see my screen? And invite your friends to follow the page. So they see not only your business, right, but also the residual business, which helps increase your credibility as well. And the way to do this is just go to the Oceaneer Realty site, come over here and go to invite friends. Now, the one issue that I found with this is if you select all, that I get an error when I do that every time that I try to do it and select all. So I'll try it right now and see what happens. And we'll cross our fingers. See, oops. So it doesn't like the select all. All right. So I'm just going to go back. And of course, I do this like every month or two for any new people that I add. So just go do this. It helps us increase our reach. Also, the more views we get, the more it shows us up on other random places. So make sure if you haven't done this since you joined the team, you go in and pop and do it real quick. And then, you know, just as a reminder, check it every once in a while. Nate, man, that video looked great with those graphics and everything. You nail those. Maybe one day you can do a tutorial on those for everybody.
Sure.
No, I'll grab it.
The second thing is LinkedIn. And I don't know how this looks for you guys. As an admin, I can invite people to connect to the page. I don't know if you guys can as individuals. Has anyone, first of all, I've invited a lot of you. Let's see, who am I looking at right here? Even my wife hasn't accepted my invite application. Neither has Juliana or Janine or Stephanie, even my brother. I mean, I've got a lot of great people. Either you people don't like me at all, or you just don't use your LinkedIn. So
Doug, we're friends. We're friends, Doug.
We are. So get in and Make sure we're connected. You have 2 accounts, by the way. Your active one is in all caps. I notice it every time that you post because you literally yells, "Hey, I'm Nate, Real Estate Nate."
You got to get their attention.
You do. So I would ask you to please go in and check your invites from your LinkedIn and connect. Make sure also while you're doing all this that your LinkedIn is up to date with where you work now. I know Krista still says Rachel Kendall because I looked this morning. I'm just kidding, Krista. I'm just kidding. But get in there and give it a chance.
We're friends. At least I accepted your invite.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I slid her $10. Everybody else will get 5 if you haven't. Even my BIC, both BICs haven't accepted the invite. So what I'm saying is please get in and check your invites in LinkedIn and connect and help us grow the page, because I've gotten the page up to over 400 followers and I just started inviting like back in November. So we've done a good job of growing it. It helps increase our visibility. Charles does a good job of this. Nate does a good job of this. I do it and Brandon does it. I'm not sure who else is doing it, but also cross-posting your closings, your contracts, all that stuff on LinkedIn so I can share it on the LinkedIn thing as well. Here's why. People on LinkedIn either have jobs or are typically looking for a job. Both of those things are really important for buying a house. So I know it's not as flashy and fun as LinkedIn and Instagram, but it's a really important place to be. Also, I know several people who don't use the popular social media, but they are on LinkedIn a lot. So I would just say, make sure that you do that and see if you can go in and invite other people to follow the page as well. I'm about maxed out. I've invited everybody that I can. Maybe I've got a few new ones that have popped up. Anyways, so you can't invite to Instagram, unfortunately. What you can do is a post on Facebook and post your Instagram handle or our Instagram handle, and you can do both and be like, hey, follow me and my company on Instagram. If you're on there, we'd love to follow you back. Just post your handles. That's it. Any questions? This is just all about increasing visibility, and it kind of snowballs with the algorithms and more. The more views that we get, the more it shows up in other people's feeds.
It's been a minute since I did the Facebook invites, but I think it'll let you do up to like 50 without giving you an error.
Oh, really? Well, I just tried it, and I've only got I only had like 15 or 20 new folks, I think. But hey, somebody's doing something because we just had a couple add. So whoever knows Amy Warmingham and Brian Guile.
I know Brian. That's funny. Yeah.
So
I didn't do anything. I actually, thanks for the reminder, because the last time I went to do it, I went to go select all and I got the same error. So I'm like, surely I'm not going to sit here and click 1,000 people. So if I think about it, I'll go in and hit all the A's or hit all the B's and so on. So
come on, Shirley,
I got to the B's. What?
I said, come on, Shirley, you can do it.
Oh, Jesus.
Really can't be serious.
All right.
That's Maud. Anyway.
Anybody else have any thoughts as far as, general social media best practices? Just as far as making sure that you're inviting and sharing. Of course, best practices, and you can always go reference my page, although we have it in the in kind of the docs you sign when you sign up, is, just remember, I have this copied on my phone on a note, everything from here down. And with all my real estate posts, I just copy and paste it right at the end. So you can put your website. If I were you, I would link your website and not the company website. So, Nate Dot or whatever. Both phone numbers, please, just because, hey, or just post yours. And then I know that we talked about thoughts on tags with Morgan. I like to use our main service areas, and then I'll tack whatever is relevant to the post on at the end. So under contract or closed or sold or new listing or coming soon or, stickers or whatever, just to kind of get it out there. And hopefully, again, increase the appeal, because you've got people, and this applies to Instagram too, that are following these tags, and especially on Instagram, they're following these tags and they pop up in their feed. I follow Surf City and Raleigh, and I see stuff pop up all the time. Again, it's just a way to, you'll pick up more followers that way. You'll get more eyes on what you're doing, what you're talking about, your production that way. Any questions? Any other thoughts? Anybody doing this already? Well, good. So since we're done with the extra time you have for our normally hour allotted time frame for best practices, you can go click through probably all the A's, B's, and C's, Krista. Love it. Anybody have anything else?
Is there a way to get like, I don't know, a discount or something on premium on LinkedIn if like you do it all under, you know what I mean? Like a team thing? Do they have anything like that?
I have not seen anything about that for whole companies. I'll see if I can find anything about it, and feel free to do the same thing if you can come across it, but I haven't.
Do you have that?
I don't have premium, no.
Because I know you can, I mean, I get a lot of leads that have that. And I know you can message them. So
that's really the big thing about premium, right? Is you can see better who has viewed your profile, and it also allows you to directly message some people who have that blocked.
It's so expensive though.
Yeah. So, you know, I'll see if I can find anything. You do the same thing and let me know, and we'll see what happens if we can find anything worthwhile.
Cool.
Any other thoughts? Anybody? The other thing to think about is also, since we're talking about basically social media stuff, is your constant contact. Now, I am constantly updating, and I just did it before I sent the newsletter out last week, but I'm updating our contact lists. So, so we get it out to more people. We've got like, I think over 3,800 email addresses is who it went out to last time. Now, yeah, people are going to unsubscribe, and that's fine. It's no big deal. But there's always room for you guys to come in here and add to your SOI list. So as you're accumulating more emails from your SOI, not from clients, let me know, or you can go in here and add them yourself, because you all should have access to this. If you don't, it's my email address, and the password is Oceanair with a capital O. You should be making sure you're using those for your listings to blast it out as well, which is another topic that we've discussed and can revisit. And then I'm updating our closed business as we close clients, and I'm updating our realtor lists as well, which is why we add them in Sisu, so we can increase our blast potential for listings when we add them. Any questions about that?
The newsletter, can we, or do you not want us to send it out in bulk email through Boomtown?
You can, but it's a little more difficult to do it that way. I prefer to focus, because I don't make it as much about buying homes as maintaining your home. This is where the market's going. So it's kind of a different focus. But you can't always blast it. Though. Say that again.
I think it's kind of a neat touch in the sense that it's not like, you know, boom, boom, buy a house, buy a house. It's just kind of like, hey, here's some kind of like expertise type stuff.
You know, that's a really good point. And it's just about, I have done it in the past, figuring out how to do it, because basically what you have to do is link the image and then make the image clickable so it shows up. But that's a really good thought. So let me look into that.
Well, do you have the newsletter on the site? Because we could just put a link.
Yeah, I mean, I can just put a link in there. It's just you want it to have a graphic or something, you know, or if you can just put the whole graphic, they don't have to click, or they can click, or they don't have to, either way, one of those. So that's something to think about logistically, but I'll add it to the list. Thanks for the idea. Any other questions, thoughts? All right, cool. Well, now you've got 40 minutes. So hope I didn't need into too much of your time. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll be talking to some of you soon, and talk to you tomorrow for our Friday call. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.